Starts with a stocks to watch video. Today is March 2nd, 2025. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. And I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, thank you all for watching my video. If you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really does help me out, I guess, with the algorithms is what they tell me, and it is much appreciated. So if you take just a moment right now and click that like and subscribe, I do appreciate it. You can also find me on X at Alphacharts 365. I am posting things there all the time for everybody free of charge. I do have a subscriber group, which I give a ton of information to, from in-depth market reports, watch lists, extended watch lists for idea generation, focus list videos, midweek video on Tuesdays and Thursdays, market notes on Sundays and Thursdays, annotated chart setups, daily market scans, daily posts, live streams, subscriber chart requests, all kinds of stuff, right? I mean, an immense amount of information. Some people take it all in, some pick and choose what they want to use. But for 10 bucks a month, it is affordable for everybody. Great for that person that's just starting out or that is working full time, has a family, has other stuff going on. I do a lot of the research for you where you just get to then take where I left off and create your own trading plan. So that makes it very, for 10 bucks a month, it saves you time. You're buying an immense amount of time for only $10. I think that's where the value is, right? Time being the most valuable thing we have. Click that subscribe button on X and you get all of that. If you're not an X watcher, you're a YouTube only watcher, click the join button right there for 10 bucks a month. Same thing. You get all the same video content. You can see right there, there's all kinds of video content there. Yeah, it's all yours there. So if you don't not an X, click there on YouTube. Okay. Thank you all very much. Again, I do appreciate all my subscribers out there. Really quick overview on the SPY. I went in depth on my state of the market video. You could catch that on my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it yet. But basically, we came to an area of support. We did get a nice bounce, and it remains to be seen whether this is a bottom or the bottom. But we could look for things to buy and get progressive exposure as we go forward. That's what this video is about. What are some potential setups here? And the first one we're going to have is wheat and precious metals. By the way, this is Deep View is the charting and scanning software I use. If you're interested in that, I do have a link down below, deepview.com. Check it out, okay? But here, wheat and precious metals, you can see how we went to go and start to break out. It kind of came back in, but held right where it was supposed to, I think. And if we can move higher here, above 69.50-ish or so, and complete this breakout, I think we can easily manage risk in this general area right there. Metals and mining have been doing very well, as you can see, and I like this consolidation. And it looks like a big move is coming. Don't know the direction, but it looks like a big move is coming. C1, Clearwater Analytics had a big move up here and just kind of consolidated, and now it has a beautiful, very organized, flaggy look right there. If it can break this flag higher, I think that's a place where we can be involved in this name, and obviously we wouldn't want it to come back into the flag. Pitney Bowes, same type of idea. We had a nice big move higher, and you see it went higher and it flagged higher. Now it's doing a similar enough flag to here. So the expectation is that if it breaks out, we will have at least a few days of a higher run. And so that, yeah, right. That's very easy, stair stepping higher. That's what we're looking for, right? Manage risk as we go. Next up is Lemonade. Hopefully I can type correctly. There we go. There's Lemonade. Love how this, again, has been falling, 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 falling. There's your change of character bar right there. Came back through it. I think that we're inside. If we go inside and up, I think that's definitely an area we can get involved in, especially if it gets above 38, 20-ish or so, 38.50, something like that. But even inside and up here, above 37, I think we get involved there, and we want to put our stop no lower than the low end over here, if not maybe around 34.75 or so. I think that could be an area as well. Let's just see what that is. I kind of like that, about 6%, right? So again, maybe a half position, and then if it continues higher, you could add to it. What else do we have? WGS. This is Gendex Holdings. Again, love how it had a nice big 47% move higher, and then it's just flagging into here. If it can get above this, we'll call it, 102, um, basically above the high here, 103.50. Above 103.50, I think I could be long this name. We just don't want to see it come back in, you know, roughly 5.5% risk. Again, I like this type of setup. It looks really good. We'll see if it continues. Next up is Dutch Brothers Coffee, BROS. BROS. Again, when we go and look at the weekly chart, I think it shows it really good. How we had a beautiful look. Now, this was kind of sharp on this side. It may need to build out a little bit more. Let's see the pullback 17%. It may need to pull back a little bit more. Maybe one more week or sideways. Not even pull back, but just maybe sideways look to it. But overall, it looks really nice. And I like it above 80.50 or so. Again, that's why I think maybe it could build out and maybe we get even a better entry, maybe even a little bit closer to manage risk. But overall, looks really, really good. So definitely this, and all these names are just watch list type names, unless you can manage your risk against it, right? So where I would manage risk and where you are would could be two different things, right? Because our risk tolerances are different. That's why, I just tell you where I would do things. And that's kind of what I do with my subscriber group, right? I tell you what I would do, what I'm looking at. I give you my stream of consciousness, my thoughts on the market. Everyone makes their own decision. For this one, Monday.com, I like to see it hold this area. So again, if it can hold and start to make the right side of a base here, that would be more interesting to me, right? So yes, it's coming back. Now we'll see if it can hold. I like these bottom wicks right there. That's interesting. Again, just watching it. Unity software, there it is. Again, I like how it's kind of consolidating in a range. Again, I want to see it get above 27 though, right? So I think it needs to make the right side of a base. It's a watch list name for me at least. Root. Very strong looking name. We had a big move up here, 68%. It consolidated and then off of earnings again, it went another 25. So a very, very strong looking name. Maybe a little bit extended at this point. Would love to see it come back, make a higher low, and then go. That's what I'm looking for that one. And the last one that I have for you, number 10, I believe it's 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10. Take Two Interactive. I like how it already retook the VWAP from this nice 14% move higher. And when you go on the weekly, you see how it's a beautiful base and it's got really 3 weeks tight right there, right? So you had a 12% move, and then you have 3 weeks tight, and that looks really, really, really nice, right? So good move there, 3 weeks tight. And if it moves into all-time highs, that's as bullish as we can get, right? So we'll just watch that one for a move higher here. Yeah, looks pretty strong right there, right? Take Two Interactive. All right, thank you all for watching the video. If you haven't done so, click that subscribe button, click that join button. Again, it's month to month. There's no contracts or anything like that. And I think for the amount of value you're getting for $10 a month, it's worth your try at the very least. I can tell you that my subscribers are the feedback has been really, really, really humbling, to be honest with you, how well they're receiving this. So thank you all for watching. Have a great day.